Hey, good evening, everybody. Well, good morning. It's about 4:30 in the morning right now. Starting the day, but the two times has begun. So I haven't shown my main account yet, but this is it. I will give a general overview. So I have 242 Legos right now. This account's about 6.5 years old, just shy of 6 years actually, if I think about it. I started playing right at the end of 2019, like December area, just around Christmas time. So, yeah, this is what that looks like. um, so yeah, we have 32 voids to open. We will open the two strays first. I think I'm close to Mercy too. I'm not 100%, but last time I was, like, I haven't opened voids in a long time. All right. There's also a 10-time chance for this champion here. She's one of the faction ones, I believe. No, she's just a support. Never mind. But yeah, 2x and 10x for her. All right, first 10 pull. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got an epic, 2 epics, 3 epics. None of these are new. It's not looking gold. Oh, another epic. Still, so that's really good. If this was a free-to-play account, and if this was, you know, just starting out, or even curving into mid game, like getting Tolf is not bad, Inquisitor is amazing, and Warcaster and Enchantress, like these four here would really help a new account. So if you do get those champions, they're all great for faction wars as well as Doom Tower and other areas in the game. Inquisitor Shamael, he's like a tier 1 epic for Hydra still, for 3 out of the 4 rotations. Alright, next 10. Still no shiny gold. Okay, we got Battle Sage. She's a very good epic as well. 1 epic out of 8 so far. That's kind of rough. Tears number 2. Okay, so 3 epics. Skimfoss and Battle Sage are both really good. Battle Sage has a revive on death and decrease attack, if I remember right. Yeah, or increased attack, sorry. Yeah, increased attack, attacks all enemies on A1, and revive on death, yeah. And she's also a speed lead. So again, if you're a newer account or even mid game, like she's very good. And in the end game, she's good for faction wars now, hard mode added, and Doom Tower. Um, this one here has a debuff spread, so that's not too bad. And a weaken, small weaken, large chance for 2 turns goes on. No, so there's no that this is rough. That there's no cooldown reduction here for at least 1 turn. This goes down to 4 turns, but even this is, I guess it makes it last. Placing them on all enemies. Okay. So it does 2 debuffs, right? Alright, so like this skill is unique a little bit, but overall that's all she's got going for her. Alright, now for the last 10 shards, let's see what happens. Hoping for a Lego or 2. Don't know if I'll be that lucky. I haven't opened Voids in a long time. I'm pretty sure I'm near Mercy. And we're getting rare taxed by the look. Okay, there's an epic. No gold. Ah, that's rough. 32 shards, no gold. So Dawnkeeper is a newer epic. She's about 3 or 4 months old. Very, very good. Like block damage, revives an ally, single target, increased defense and increased attack. Goes down to a 3 turn. And heals allies with lowest HP for 10%. Whenever they revive an ally, decrease the cooldown of one of the this champion's skills, so she can reduce this cooldown down from 4 to 3 turns, or if she hits her A2, she's just going to keep the A2 alive. 3 turn down to a 2 turn, so it'll basically always be up. If she's reviving someone, if you put someone like Monkey King on the team, like Monkey King will revive himself every second time, and then she'd revive him every single time she can. So it's just if you put a revive on death on Monkey King too, like it's just a cycle, and it would be a good defensive measure for her. But yeah, did not hit, and we got another primal. I'm not gonna do a 10 pull on primal. There's no increased rates right now. I'll open 5 ancients or 3 ancients, and I'll open my sacreds too. I'm not too worried about the sacreds. I do want to finish this fusion, so. I don't believe there's a 2x sacred coming up at all anytime soon. So that's 1, 2. Ancients, we are nowhere near Lego, so this is more just for show, finger, and for a rare chance. Oh, we got an epic at least. Not bad. She is a login epic, if I remember right. She needs insane amount of books, but an AOE decreased speed. Passive that decreases damage by 5% for all allies, and she takes it instead. And heals all allies, 3% of her HP. So even though she's attack based, it is conditional to her decreased speed being out there. But if you make her really, really tanky, yeah, she can be useful. She's probably better for newer accounts. If I remember right, for login, you don't get her for a while. Yeah, just to show this account is very good. You know, it's well on in its years. I'm trying to think. She was up here, right? Yeah. So this is her. You get her on day 210. All right, and for our wonderful 2 sacreds. Do not see us hitting a legendary, and there's no champ training on right now, by the way, so I'm not gonna. You know what? I'll do all 5 ancients as well. So I'll make room for that too. All right. So I'm gonna do these 5, and then I'll do the 2 sacreds. I'm actually curious if I even hit enough points to get the 15 fragments I need. She's a very good champion for Fire Knight. She's got an 3 attack multi-hit on her 8-1. So you get her on an ally attack team, and she'll get rid of the Fire Knight's shield pretty quick. And no 0.5%. All right. And 2 sacreds, probably both going to be epics. I haven't seen this guy in a long time. He's not bad. Does he have multi-hit on? Yeah, he has a 3 attack multi-hit on his A1. And he puts a leech down. Decreased speed, 3 turn cooldown. So right away, this epic is like almost twice as good as that other epic, just because it's a shorter cooldown. And it decreases turn meter. A lot of the newer the epics are, the more they do. So it's just some of the older ones, they kind of lost their steam. They need buffs. He also has attack on enemy, decreased attack, the large version, and heal reduction. And it goes up to 100% chance with the 3 turn cooldown. So like, not too bad. Speed lead in dungeons. Yeah, I can see why he's useful in Fire Knight. And second sacred. Let's see if there's any gold. And we get a second epic. This guy is basically a smaller version of Septimus, if I remember right. He has a stun on his A1. Increased crit and crit damage. Ignores defense if they're under increased defense. So it just becomes 25% more. He's immune to a good amount of the debuffs for 3 turn cooldown if it gets procced. So as long as you're not facing a Mushalat or something that can keep throwing it out there. Petrification's a big one for Mithrala teams. The Fear, True Fear for Rotos. Sifi for the sleep. And yeah, the Provokers. That's a good amount of champions like Deanna Archer and stuff. But overall, him not blocking sheep is the biggest thing. You would need to get that artifact that gives him a chance to do that, or his Ascendancy, which I'm pretty sure you can only put that one on legendaries. But yeah. And in here, I might have to pull this guy 10 fragments away from Lamasu. So far, we have this will put us at 75, and then the Fire Knight and Dungeon Divers another 10. I need 5 more from Gear Enhance, and I think there's one more Dungeon Diver, or this is the third one. There's one more event I gotta finish up. Where is it? So Fire Knight and then the Arena. Sorry, the Arena is my last 5. Yeah. So right now we're in first. I don't think this will last long because his 5-star full soul is one of the rewards, and then 10 fragments too. Like this here alone, people are gonna keep ripping shards. I wouldn't be surprised if this number hits like 15 or 20,000 for my group. I'll show you the leaderboards already. They're probably well beyond that. Yeah, 30 already in the 33,000. And the lowest on here is probably like 10ish, 9 to 10. Yeah, 11.3. So it makes me laugh that the top 100 they all don't get rewards. It's just the top 3 in the top 100 or top 10, sorry, in the top 100 get rewarded. Like, it's such a, like, these rewards should go all the way down. Like, this 100 gems, just put it all the way down to the bottom. These guys are spending this is thousands of dollars, hundreds to thousands, depending where you are in there. Right now, this is definitely at least like a thousand or two to hit these kind of numbers. All right, and what's my percentages here? 16% epic. If the rates weren't so terrible, I would do it. But I really need the 2-time rate because I haven't got I think I'm only like 60 or 70 shards in for the year. It takes a year to open that many. And the only mythicals I have are these 2, and I just got this one. I believe I'm at only like 30ish. I got her 6 months ago, just before the holidays, and these 2. He was my first one, followed by her, which you get for free anyway. I still haven't infused it. Yeah, still gotta book out her masteries. I don't use her that often outside of Hydra, and I haven't had to use her masteries. Doom Tower just reset as a reminder. I do have all the Doom Towers complete. For our siege, we won. So only one more siege, and I should have that Lego available to summon. And good job, clan. And over here, we really got to push 3. I stopped doing 3v3 arena for a while, so I just hit auto, and it usually just wins everything. But yeah, I got to get back into. I got to get climb silver, and I got to get so I can get the horse legendary. I have to get into gold though, and it's just there's so many people in silver 4 fighting. It's tricky to get into gold. I always get knocked out like the night of. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. It's just a short stream right now. I'll let this one play out, and then I'll show where the account is because I haven't shown my main account on stream yet. Alrighty, that's done. Okay. It's also Chimera Day. We're waiting to get our rewards for here. Right now my clan's doing Hard and Brutal. We're just trying to work our way up to Nightmare. Where's mine? This is the team I run right now. It's not too bad. It gets the rewards checklist done, but I'm only getting 6 of possible, I think, what? I'm only getting 6. I think you can get 12 or 18, so I mean I could be getting more. Probably I think I need to not have block debuffs in there, so I gotta rotate some of the champions. These are the teams though my clan's running. The only thing that's stopping me from these three is I don't have a newt. I missed the fusion, and have not got him since. And for this one, I don't have a Teox. So I don't have Teox, and I don't have Necro, so I can't, or Necmo, and I can't do that team. He's got a, but yeah, Shizits has a very good team, and they're all he's like lucky too. He's got 5, and he's got 6-star ninja. For Hydra, we finished him first, and currently we're still in first for the next day too. I guess is a new one. We have to finish off. I usually don't put my keys until the night before, but we got 4 days left, or 5 days. But I usually hit Nightmare, Brutal, Hard, and yeah, I haven't really done. I did a few of the hard faction wars so far, but you really only get the first 2 levels done. The first one isn't too bad, but the next ones are just like some of the waves are tanky, or they're Terminator manipulators. Like I haven't done today's. Looks I could give it a shot, but I wanted to show. Even after all these years, like this is where all these sit for completion. Like if you're a completionist, do not expect to get all the champions in this game. Sylvan Watchers, I've gotten. This is from the Plarium points, and then this is the only 2 champions I've pulled from this faction as legendaries. I've gotten all the epics, rares, and everything, just to give you an idea of how many shards I opened through the year. Shadowkin, I've done an okay job getting most of them. This is a Faction Wars one, or the Doom Tower. Him was a shard event. She was a fusion. He was a login. Believe Yoshi was a fusion. Dwarves, same thing. Like I've barely gotten any dwarves. Like a Crizzy has been in the game for years. Say he's newer, but she's also been in the game for like at least 2 years, if I recall correctly. And I've never pulled them, even during their 10x's and stuff like. So I can't count how many times I've saved shards for those and no dice. Mythicals are both newer, like less than a year, so I still haven't gotten those. He's from Doom Tower. I don't remember if he's Doom Tower or not. I think this guy is, and then they're both poles. So no Mountain King in all the years. I've got 2 Trundas. I just got a 2nd Brogni. I have 3 Herndigs, 3 Samars. If you hear the thunder, there's a thunderstorm outside. This Night Rev I've gotten a decent amount of, but a lot of them were fusions. I missed Mother Sybil's fusion. This guy was, I think he wasn't a fusion, but he was a card flip. He was one of the card things they do. Deck of Fate. And I pulled a bunch of shards for her, didn't get her. Same thing when he was released for the artist promo thing, because that's what he was, like a design contest champion. Caliph as well, pulled a bunch for, didn't get him. Mad Hatter, didn't finish the fusion. Dark Elves, I've got a decent amount of. Same thing, like these new, like he's the only dragon or monster hunter champion I missed. It was just way too much to get him for how bad he is. No one uses him. You have to gear him out so much for him to be useful. There's like 1 or 2 teams that are using him, but I don't see him in arena at all. And that's what he was designed for. They've got to buff him. Sadly, there's no other way to get him now. This is probably the most finished I have one of the factions. And that's the problem with so many legendaries in the game is, like, I'm at the point, I'm more likely to get doubles now as much as I am to get newer ones. Like, I pulled for him during his 25x, didn't get him. She's newer, I think. all the years I've played, no more Tubikovs still. Siki I've pulled as well during her 10x and 25, or her 15 to 25 chance, no dice. All these champions in here, I'm pretty sure I only have one copy of too. I think the only one I have two of is Helikath. And Orcs. Orcs both. I've got what, like 9 left to get, and one of them's from. No, I think this guy is from Doom Tower, and the rest are. One was a fusion, didn't finish him, wasn't worth it. This guy here. Yeah, the same thing, Skinwalkers. Like, I've gotten doubles of Longbeard, I've got doubles of Uko, Brachus I've got 3 of. I can +2 him if I wanted to. He's just not too useful right now, he needs a buff. 2 Cleopteryx, she was a login legendary. And the rest are all singles. Our Coronar, I have 2 Coronars too. But they, you know, you don't, look how many I'm missing. Like, it's just pretty rampant for all the years I've played to not even have these, like, majority finish. This is, so this one I'm only missing 4, so this is, or 5. So the High Elves are 6, because they just got added, sorry. So, they might be the most complete. Bannerlords, how many do I need? I've never gotten Taurus and Marishka, same with all their 10 times. He's a, he's kind of free to play, like you get him from the live arena. But he's pretty hard to get. Unless you just like dedicate your days to doing live arena and all the refreshes. Thor is newer, I just pulled him. I got these 2 in the 2 times Lego, like you pull one and get one, from Ancients. That was about a month and a half ago. Kroham as well is, he's a referral. I haven't gotten him yet. Xena was a battle pass, can't get her anymore. Yeah. And Sacred Order, missing a good amount in here. I have him, I just haven't pulled the shards yet from the fragment. And Barbarians last. I already looked at them. So yeah, that's all of them then. But yeah, that's where it stands. And here's the roster. I'll show legendaries first. So mythicals, those 3. So I'll make sure. So those 3. Legendaries were at 242. And I've +4'd him, +2, +2, +2, +2, +2, +1. I could +2 the Sifi, but I do want to have a second one. Couple more +1s. Overall, I've probably burned like, I don't know, 10 or 15, give or take. Probably 15. And yeah, a lot of them are just sitting here as doubles or triples. Some of them are waiting for, like, they're waiting for the mythical fusion. There's my second Sifi. I just 6-starred her recently, gonna build her up. But yeah, like, these are all 60'd, but I don't use like 50% of them anywhere in the game. There's just nowhere to use them. Like, they have to put out new content that, you know, requires a mix of like burns with poison and, like, you know, the more debuffs. That's one thing they could do, is make a harder boss that can take like 20 debuffs or something, and cleanses every 3 turns, or like just something like that. Put that idea out there, that you have to have like a speed tune team that's got turn manipulation and also just fires out debuffs. That would be what the game needs. But yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. Relics, I've just not gotten lucky with relics. This is from the calendar. It's the only legendary relic I've gotten, I believe, and the rest are all rare. I've gotten 2 epics from the Alice ones. They are the good. The Hatter's Reserve was one of the better ones, but none of the legendary ones, no matter how many resources I save. And I've never gotten any from Chimera, 0 legendary gemstones. So I just cannot get lucky that way. Hopefully I get some today, but I'm not going to spend resources upgrading them if I can't get them. In here it's just filling up. All overflow. I think they did increase the rates of getting mythical gear, because on Spider, I mean, I did like 200 runs when they first did it, and I think I got 2 pieces. Now all of a sudden I've gotten, like, this was just from doing the fusion one, and I've got a whole bunch in here. So yeah, that's where this sits. Thanks for stopping by, and hope you enjoy the VOD of this. And next time it'll be the free to play. All right, enjoy.